I miss childhood, she said. I was a happy kid, and I'm grateful for that because so many people I've known had a hard time growing up. But I see myself walking home from the bus stop, swinging my little brown leather book bag, one of my favorite possessions ever. How I wish I had kept it, how I wish I could touch it now, and singing one of the songs we'd learned that week. I loved music hour. The teacher would put on a record, and we'd listen, and then she'd teach us the song, and we'd sing it at the top of our lungs, the gifted and the tone-deaf all cheerfully together. It makes a particular kind of sound, if you've ever noticed, that mix of unequal voices, no doubt unpleasant to many ears, but all my life it's given me goosebumps to hear the sound of children singing, especially when they do it badly. When they do it well, when it's a serious performance, something they've rehearsed, they sound like angels, she said, but they don't sound as free or as happy to me. They're not having as much fun. That beloved school bag, she went on, and its precious contents, the black and white Mead composition book, the loose-leaf binder with the subject dividers, with the candy-colored tabs, the pens and pencils, the pencil sharpener, the eraser, the ruler and the protractor and the pencil compass, all of which made me feel so important. School in general made me feel loved. I can remember the feeling very clearly, she said, even if I couldn't have put it into words, that somebody wanted to teach me things, that they cared about my penmanship, my stick figure drawings, the rhymes in my poems. That was love. That was most surely love, she said. Teaching is love. And in some ways, that love meant more to me than the love of my parents, because my parents exaggerated every tiny good thing. Neither my mother nor my father was ever critical. They praised everything equally, she said, every effort I made. And if I did poorly, they blamed the test or assignment for being too hard. Unlike my teachers, they made no distinction between effort and achievement, she said. But I wasn't fooled. I knew I couldn't trust what they said, so it was the teachers' opinions that really mattered. In any case, mine weren't the kind of parents who want to be all involved in their kids' education. That was the school's job, as they saw it. I know many kids learn how to read early on at home, but for me, that momentous event, that most important rung of my life, didn't happen till school. I can name every teacher I had in grade school, she said, starting with kindergarten. Miss Gillings, Mrs. Matthews, Miss Lopez, Miss Banks, Mr. Goldenthal, Mrs. Hershey, Mr. Cork. I loved them all. I loved all my teachers when I was a kid. Even the ones I'd come to understand later were not really so good as they'd seemed to me, were in fact pretty bad at their jobs. I still remember them fondly, she said.